Animal Crossing. It's a very good series. It's very special to me. But why is it special and what makes it special? Well, there are a lot of games from the Animal Crossing series that I really love, and today we're gonna rank all of them in an entire list. So welcome to our first episode of Let's Do a Tier List. So we're gonna rank all the Animal Crossing games, mainline and the spin-offs. We're not gonna do the Japanese exclusive ones, just the normal ones we all know, and not Animal Crossing Plaza 2. So let's get started with Animal Crossing on the Gamecube. This game is almost perfect. It's not the best, but it's almost perfect. It has a lot of content. The music and art style is great. It's very quirky music. They didn't really knew how to do Animal Crossing music back in the day. It's also the first music, so I can't blame them. Or the first game. And yeah, I really love the game. It's very classic to start with. I would recommend to begin with this game from the series, so A tier. Definitely, definitely. Next, we have Animal Crossing Wild World on the Nintendo DS. I'm doing a Let's Play of it, by the way, now. In December 2021. Yeah, this game it's awesome. It's great. A lot of people like this one, and a lot of people begin with this one. This is actually the first game that actually tells you what Animal Crossing actually is. Watering flowers and a lot of dialogue. This game is the best with the dialogue. But comparing with the GameCube, which came before, the quality looks a lot worse. It's on a DS, I get it, but I think they could do a little bit better. And still, you could brought it everywhere. You could brought your game everywhere. That was actually the point of Animal Crossing Wild World. That was the point of the DS, being handheld, and I love that. I love this Animal Crossing. It's not the best. I wouldn't recommend to begin with this one, but yeah, it's great. But it's a C tier. Sorry guys. I would recommend to play Animal Crossing over the GameCube. Now we have Animal Crossing City Folk. This game is amazing in my standards, but not a lot of people share with me. People think it's the worst in the series from the mainline 5. But is it? I mean, yeah, it's the same as Wild World, just with the city. They've removed some things from Wild World, like villager photos and side rooms, but they added a lot of things. And the quality looks great, the graphics are great. This is the best Animal Crossing game with the FPS, in my opinion. It has 60 FPS, which is great. And yeah, I really love this game. I still even play it today, online and single, B tier. It's not better than the GameCube, but it has, a lot of content than Wild World, which is great. But still, people don't like this game for a reason. I cannot tell why. Now, New Leaf. New Leaf is just perfect to me. I think it's the best, spoiler alert, the best in the series. It has a lot of content. This is the only Animal Crossing with the most content. The best online service with the Tortimer Island, and you had Main Street with all these special characters. And yeah, so many goals in this game, like unlocking all the stores in the Main Street, or having a perfect town, or want all the public work projects. It's also the first, or technically the second, Animal Crossing game to put projects or furniture outside. You can also do that with City Folk a little bit, but only with a fountain and a windmill. But in New Leaf you had a lot more. So S tier. It even looks great. The colors are looking great. It's a great game. I would totally recommend to play New Leaf over all the Animal Crossing games. Yeah, that's just me. New Horizons. There are people that likes this game and don't. Here's my opinion about it. I played for 600 hours, and after that I was kind of bored with it. It's a great game. You can terraform. They added so many things, so much content, but I also removed so much content. Well, they came back most because the 2.0 update even like introduced Happy Home Paradise, which is great. I'm not gonna pay it, of course, but it's a great DLC. The problem with this game is the updates. The updates are really bad. We had to wait like for months for the 2.0 update. I remember like when it was 1.9 and then everyone was excited for, oh, 2.0 is coming, but no, it was a 1.10. Yeah, everyone was like shocking. They didn't saw that coming. Some of them did. So I'm gonna give it a B tier. It's not better than the GameCube. The music is horrible in my opinion. New Horizons, I just don't like the music. I mean, some of the soundtrack is great, but not the hourly tracks. So that's why I like City Folk actually way more. The hourly tracks are just a lot better in City Folk. So yeah, let's go now to the spin-offs. Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. It's a great spin-off. It's the best spin-off Animal Crossing games, and yeah, I never really played it. My sister did, but yeah, I think I will do it in C. I would prefer to recommend the mainline Animal Crossing games, but yeah, this one is a good one to to play to chill. But just play the mainline Animal Crossing, and you know what Animal Crossing is, crossing or something. Yeah, Pocket Camp. Never liked this one. I don't know. I was never interested in this game. It's very boring in my opinion. The music is horrible. The art style is not that great in my opinion for the time, and yeah, I just don't like this Animal Crossing. I'm gonna do it C tier. I wouldn't recommend it. No, no, no. Next to Wild World, like it looks kind of similar to Wild World, like the cover, both being round worlds. Kind of funny. They stole the art style of Wild World. So now we have the worst and last, Animal Crossing City Folk. One of the biggest problems with this game is the timing. Like, unlike New Horizons, it had a great timing. It was during the quarantine. Like, everyone was home. They just needed an Animal Crossing game, and Nintendo did that. But with this game, it's just wrong. It came out in the area of like the mid 2010, like 2016 or something. Everyone was waiting for an HD Animal Crossing game, and Nintendo gave us this. And it was on the Wii U, which is actually one of the worst consoles, not in my opinion, but through the community from Nintendo. So yeah, some mini games were actually good, and they ported it over to New Leaf, but it's bad. I would recommend to play Wii Party or Mario Party instead of this party game. So guys, this is my ranking list of the Animal Crossing games. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Disagree? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Later!